Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, the Loner Ranger, CrossCountry Mortgage. Been in the mortgage business now for almost 33 years. Been married. Same date, same anniversary, 28 years. 28 years to my lovely bride, Michelle. Man, am I a lucky guy. So we talked a little bit about that. I'm lucky for a lot of reasons. She's a great, wonderful wife and mother. Both kids have birthdays on March 18th, my anniversary on March 19th. Very proud of both my children. Very fortunate to have a wife like Michelle. She is the ops manager. She runs the show over here. I don't really run the show. Okay. People think I run the show. I don't run the show. The boss is Michelle, not me. And if you work here, you'll know that. It's pretty easy to tell. So it's like the good parent, bad parent. People come to me, I say yes for everything. People go to her and she'll go, why did you say yes to that? Well, that's not entirely true. She also is the yes woman too. And she said yes to me. And that was the most important yes I ever heard in my life. Bruce Woodburn, the Loner Ranger, CrossCountry Mortgage. Want to talk about mortgages? Want to talk about what's going on in real estate? Want to talk whether you should buy or whether you shouldn't buy, whether you should purchase, whether you shouldn't refinance? Let's talk a little bit about refinances. I'm still hearing a lot of refinance ads out there that we're at historic lows. Are you kidding me? We're not at historic lows. Don't be fooled by gimmicky ads that say we're at historic lows. A historic low was a year and a half ago when interest rates were 2.75. Now, they're not 2.75. They're 3.99 to 4.25. So do you really think that we're at historic lows, or do you want to hear the real news and get the real truth? Or do you want to you want to just listen to what somebody tells you that sounds good? Because I like it when somebody told me the interest rates were still at 2.99%, but they're not. They're not. But don't be afraid of that. It's not going to stop me. I'm still buying property. Cleve's still buying property. My real estate investors are still buying property. My new business was up by 10% in January and 9% in February. Call me. I want to help you. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Now, let's talk about opportunities. First of all, I'm passionate about helping first-time home buyers. If you're a renter, stop everything you're doing. Go to my website, webringyouhome.com, and apply right now before rates go up and the houses go up. Hell, my builders are raising their prices by $5,000 a month and sometimes $7,000 a month. Why? Because they have to. Everything's costing more money. You don't think houses are going to go down, do you? That's built-in money for you. It's built-in wealth. Now let's talk about the move-up buyer, the one that needs to sell to buy, but you're going to turn around with a ton of money in your pocket as soon as you sell, but you don't have the money in your pocket until you sell. And all these realtors are telling you, we don't accept contingency offers. You can't buy until you got a contract on your house and all that. Listen, let me show you some ways that we may be able to get around that. Now, I have ways to help people get qualified for mortgage that they don't always have to sell the house that they have. There's other ways that we can maneuver that. There's creative ways we can work within that. Call me. One of the things we can do is, let's just say you're going to sell a house and you're going to walk away with $200,000 off of it, and you want to buy a $600,000 house. But you don't have the $200,000 because you hadn't sold the other house yet. But you do have 5% to put down. So I'll do 5% down, close on the new one, sell the old one. Now you're sitting on a pile of cash. What do you do with it? Well, when you put a pile of cash on a mortgage, what do you think happens to it? It lowers the principal. Does it affect the payment? It does not affect the payment. It's just going to pay the house off a lot sooner because you're paying interest on less money. So instead of it paying off in 30 years, that may pay off in 15 years if you threw $200,000 at it right away. But you're like, you know what? I kind of want my payment to reflect the lower payment. You come to me on all mortgages with the exception of VA. VA will not allow it. I will do what's called a recast, and I will re-amortize your loan for next to no money at the new balance and reflect the payment based on the new balance. I can do that. CrossCountry Mortgage, the loan arranger. Call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Now, let's move on to some other topics that I think are really important. I'm getting a lot more jumbo buyers out there. A lot more wealthy people looking to buy luxury homes, all fancy and all that stuff. Okay? So great. We got the program for you. Now, my jumbo loans are phenomenal. What is a jumbo loan? It is a mortgage that exceeds the loan amount of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. What is that loan amount? $647,000, $650. So it's $647,680. So just call it $648,000. Anything over $648 is jumbo. So you're looking at a house. If you want to put 20% down, my jumbo rates are even better than my conventional rates. I mean, I'm telling you, if you're a high-end borrower or luxury, you got to come see me. Now, then I've got a segment of the market that's like, well, I want to buy $1 million house. I just don't want to put $200,000 down so that I've got my 20% into the deal. You don't have to. You don't have to. I can get you a mortgage up to $1.5 million with 3.5% down. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. It ain't for not good credit score borrowers. You got to be rock solid. Okay. And you have to have substantial cash reserves. And you can't own a bunch of other properties. But if you don't, and that's the mortgage you're looking for, 3.5% down, no PMI. And rates still extremely attractive. Not as low as my straight up jumbo, but still low and no PMI and 3.5% down. Ain't nobody got no 3.5% down jumbo. Loan arrangers got it. 407-706-3313. You want to go to $1,750,000, 5% down, no PMI. I got it. I don't know anybody else got it. I got it. Okay. So I've got all you jumbo characters taken care of. Now, where do you go for that? Well, you can go see my friends at Hanover Family Builders, but most of their products don't exceed that limit. A few communities like Hanover Lakes may get into the high sevens, $800,000 price point, but only a few. But my friends at AR Homes out in Bella Colina that also will build on your own lot, high-end, luxury Arthur Ruttenberg homes, like really nice stuff, top of the line. I'll connect you with my friends there. Just call me at 407-706-3313. We'll get you a great jumbo product that will blow you away, build a brand new home with my friends at AR. Now, let's go back to Hanover. 20 communities throughout Central Florida. Locally family-owned business, now owned by Landsea Homes. They will pay your closing costs by using the loan arranger. If you are a real estate agent, stop dealing with these giant builders. I'm telling you, I am dealing with one of the largest builders in the country right now. I deal with them all the time. You know their names. They got an initial. They got one starts with an L and ends with an R. Okay. They're giant and they just don't care about their customers. I'm telling you right now, I got a veteran right now fought to get a contract on their home. Fought. Now listen, they're a good builder. I like the quality of home they built, but they are really making it difficult, and they're getting back to where it was in 2006, where they got very arrogant. I don't like arrogant people, and I don't like arrogant businesses. We should all be in the business of customer service. Take good care of people. Show them you care. Show them you really care. That's what we should do. I don't care if you're super busy. Just say, you know what? We're not taking applications right now. I'm sorry. We'll let you know when we are. Thank you very much. We appreciate the opportunity, but we're too busy to take on your business. I'd rather you tell me that than string me along, especially a veteran. It makes no sense, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like people that take advantage of customers. So you want to be catered to? You want to be loved up on? You want Neiman Marcus service at Cracker Barrel prices? Come see the Loan Arranger. That's what you're going to get here. You're going to get great service, low prices. Great rates, low fees, great service. I mean, come on. That's what it's all about. You don't believe me? I'll give you a list of clients that I close every month. One of the top producers in Central Florida, one of the top producers in the country. Not because I'm so great, because my team's so great, because they cater to you. They care about you. Don't you want that? Have we truly forgotten about what good service is? Have we truly forgotten about saying please and thank you and my pleasure and yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir? What happened to that? I tell you what, man, I didn't say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. My daddy would smack me across the head. And you know what? Rightfully so. I look back. Now it's yeah, huh? What is that? Yeah and huh? Huh? I don't know. It ain't for me. I want to give you great service and I want to take care of you. I want to give you great information. I want to keep you up to speed on what's going on with your mortgages. Even if you don't own, even if you already own a home, you're locked in, you got to know what market conditions are doing. Let's talk about VA buyers. A lot of VA buyers think that USAA, the automobile insurance company, is the place to go because they've positioned themselves in marketing. We've become such a believer in marketing, it's absolutely unbelievable. I'll tell you something. I'll put myself up against USAA or Veterans United any day of the week with a veteran. You give me an opportunity, you're going to find somebody that cares about you and is really going to go to bat for you and get you a great loan at a great rate. That's what I do for veterans. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Now, let's talk about some other programs. Let's just say you call me up and you go, yeah, my credit's pretty good, Bruce. Well, what's pretty good to you? I don't know, 670. I pull it up. No, it's 620. Oh, man. Do you know a lot of lenders won't touch you under 640? They won't even touch you. They won't even talk to you. Won't talk to you. Some lenders will go down to 620. There's only a couple that'll go down to 600. Only a couple. But do you know what I go down to? I don't care what your score is on an FHA loan. I'm a direct FHA lender. I've got no overlays, meaning additional risk layers that I put on my loans. All I do is if you qualify, we close your loan. You qualify, we close. Now, if you're under 580, FHA requires you to put at least 10% down. You can't do 3.5% down when you're below 580. Can't do it. But we also coach you on how to improve your scores. So all you first-time home buyers out there, all you people that didn't think credit was important or didn't like paying your hospital bills and medical collections and all that, that's okay. Come on and see me. Come on down. We'll get you fixed up. Now, if you don't like the rate, your rate is in direct proportion to your credit score. So let's fix your credit score. We'll help you do that too. I got some great programs. Don't sign up for credit repair unless you go to me first. I don't like most credit repair companies. And believe me, I got 3 companies I like, but I'm going to tell you something. They do not pay me one dime to send your business your way. Not one red cent. I do it because I've vetted them and I want you to get the right service. 407-706-3313 for the loan arranger. I don't care what your score is on an FHA loan. I can do VA loans at a higher debt ratio than most other companies. They'd freak out about it. Okay. My jumbo rates are the best in the market. Lowest down payment on jumbo rates. USDA, 0 down payment. I got all the programs, man. Refinance. You hadn't refinanced yet? Yep. Are the best rates in your rearview mirror? Doggone right they are in the rearview mirror. They sure are. But for some of you, it's still right. I could consolidate your debt. Even if your rate went up, if I can consolidate debt, let's just say I pay off $1,000 a month more in debt, but your payment went up $200 a month. That's an $800 a month gain. You apply that $800 a month gain to your mortgage, and you took a 30-year mortgage and paid it off in 12 years. Come on. Let me work out some numbers for you. It's easy. Call the loan arranger at 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger, on the Loan Arranger Radio Show. Stay tuned. WeBringYouHome.com.